Tabletop day!
Oh, that is today, isn't it?
Yeah. When last we left our characters, I'm not gonna say heroes in this at this point. When last we left our characters, they had jumped into a portal into the abyss. They now stand on a.
We walked. We didn't jump. We were like, woohoo, abyss!
You now stand in what appears to be a cliff about 10 feet above a pool of what you assume is some type of acid. It's green and bubbly.
Okay. So, I don't think she actually used the tuning fork to send us somewhere. Didn't Eric, use his sword to open this gate we just walked through?
She channeled the energy into his sword and he ripped a hole in reality.
Oh, Chester, I gave you a token.
Yay!
You finally get to have some type of avatar.
I belong.
Yay!
We can see the top of your head, by the way.
You have to earn the rest.
Okay.
So did the portal then close behind us, or did it never actually appear on this side, and we just kind of it was a one-way door?
No, it was a gate spell, so it was a form of gate spell. So it opened up, but it closed right behind you.
Oh.
None of the other went in first could have said, hey, maybe don't come in.
I'm not entirely sure who walked in first.
Well, to be fair, they would have walked in and then they would have had to come back out. Sound doesn't travel through the gate, so it's light doesn't travel through. It's
Oh, you can't look through the gate.
It's like a Stargate.
Cool.
To be extra nerdy about it.
So, guys, this is going to sound a little weird, but I think wherever we're at is the same place that Vrock demon thing was from.
Why? Do you see rock demons over there or something?
No. You know how I'm kind of bonded to Toby? Well, I seem to be getting brief glimpses of memory after I attack someone with Toby.
So is Toby from here?
No, Toby's not, but I remember I kind of hit the Vrock while we had him incapacitated. Last night when we rested, I had this dream of walking through a place that looks exactly like this, only every so often when the arms would move, it wasn't my arms, it was the Vrock's arms.
Huh. Well, you didn't see the way out.
No, it was a very brief glimpse. They seem to be really small memories.
What is that strange chiptune music playing?
Welcome to hell, where the soundtrack is not one of your choosing.
Precisely.
But now it's gone.
Oh, it's still there.
They heard you liked it.
It's really quiet.
So does anyone know anything about this abyssy place? Can we do an arcana or religion or something check?
Religion check. It's not really an arcane thing. It's more of a religious thing. So, religion checks.
That's a 9 for me.
You know that is horrible.
All I know the Vrock is from here.
Okay.
That's what I know.
At Brindle, I'm not even gonna have you roll because you're pretty aware of.
Good, because I suck at rolling.
But you would have had problems identifying this as the Abyss, but now that. So, Marlo, Rindle, and Mealy, the Abyss it's the place where demons come from. It's a plane of evil and chaos. Mealy, you actually you have a high enough religion check to know that it's the entire plane is actually the rotting corpse of a dead god.
Great. So gross.
You do know that the abyss actually, like, to get out, like, portals open all the time. People summoning things. The plane itself is, because it's made out of chaos, is kind of fluid in how it moves around and just will spawn portals. But the problem is while you can't get much worse than the abyss, there's not, like, it's connected. It has to be connected to places that are related to the abyss. So that means Pandemonium or the Material Planes, places of great slaughter and war, and then you could accidentally in a plane to hell or the Infernal Courts if you screw up too.
We should go there.
Sounds like a happening place.
You also, for the demons, and everybody kind of knows this, demons are, like, while devils you can usually negotiate with, demons are more like ravenous beasts. Most of the time they don't, if they're talking to you, it's to make it easier to eat you later, basically. They're not dumb, they're just, they're not...
They're insane.
Yeah.
One track mind.
They looked too long into the abyss.
Well, they were born here, so... So what do you guys want to do? There seems to be only really... Not to railroad you guys, but there seems to be a bridge.
Yeah. I wonder who built that bridge.
Looks a little rickety.
There are no handrails. It is very rickety. It doesn't. I know it looks wood on the map. It seems to be made out of bone, not wood. Bone and sinew. As I said, everything here looks like it has some type of organic character to it.
Well, we should go check, and I will jump the bridge.
He'll just jump the bridge?
Yep.
Okay.
Running jump. It's only 10 feet. I can make that.
Yeah, you can. Okay, can you see I can't see what you can see right now, so can you...
I can rocks, I'm pretty sure.
So, actually, no, you see...
Oh, no, those are the piggy things.
Yeah, you see two winged pigs. Most of the time, now, Jesse are actually bigger than this. These are actually medium-sized creatures, not large. Although I have no idea if Marlo would know that, but that they're usually not this small.
Right, as a player, I
Yeah.
would know that. So thank you, because I would have assumed they were much bigger.
They both seem to be carrying battle axes, and they seem to be arguing over something. You don't speak Abyssal, so you don't really know what the hell they're talking about.
Don't jump back! Well, actually, I can't jump back because I don't have enough for a running jump.
Okay.
So I kind of slowly walk back the bridge.
Okay. Despite its appearance, it looks like it's a pretty solid bridge, honestly.
Well, somebody found that out. Good thing.
Okay, all you guys who see like much better in the dark than me, you could have told me.
Oh, didn't we tell you? I was about to.
Did you ask?
Over the bridge.
I just jumped over the bridge. I don't
None of us knew you were going to jump over the bridge.
By the way, there's like some.
I don't want to walk on the bridge. It's made out of bones.
By the way, there's more further down.
Yeah. Can we hear them talking from here?
Yes.
Cool. So, like, if I were to cast Comprehend Languages, maybe I could listen in and fun stuff like that, eh?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll blow an extremely valuable spell slot and cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay, so pretty much it's an argument over there's a corpse between them and who gets first bite.
Gotcha. So apparently they're cannibals, and they are discussing amongst them who gets to dine first on their current victim, which means the loser's probably looking for a fresh meal, Marlowe, if you'd like to jump over and offer him one.
It looks like
Give
Marlowe
me a second. I'm doing something.
has started. Just. I don't know. What does your rituals look like? Are you tuning?
Well, so his ritual to do that is he plays by Mr. Shane, but he's gonna do it very, very, very quietly.
Okay. Now the chefs here are pretty dumb, so they don't seem to acknowledge it very, very much. They seem to be locked in there. What you do see, well, you don't
You're
see
too
it.
engrossed with your chiptune metal.
You see another one of those pig creatures starts like kind of hops up, and the little tiny wings on its back. It seems ridiculous that it can keep these things aloft. Kind of floats over to it and starts yelling for them to get back to work. We have guests. And then he flies back. And but they don't seem to really acknowledge it very much. The hierarchy isn't really a thing. You do hear, if you don't work, boss is gonna get mad. Chester, you're the only one that understands all of this. Yeah, Marlowe probably at the end hears, if you don't, boss will be mad. At the very end, as it clears
I'm gonna go
in your
ahead
head,
and
Marlowe.
I'm gonna inch a little closer over here and discreetly relay to my companions exactly what it is that we just heard. I'll go verbatim on that one. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Okay, so they're working on something?
Yeah. They start stalking towards you. Actually, they're really slow on foot. It looks like.
Okay, I am just going to prepare.
You also see something glowing, starting pulsing over here.
Okay, I am going to prepare to.
Glowing like I can see it, even though I can't see it.
No, Marlowe, you cannot see it. Well, actually, no. It emits light, so yeah, you can. It's probably one of the only things you can see.
Okay, I'm going to prepare to attack with Toby if they seem aggressive when they get closer. Because I can't understand what they're saying.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I think I'll be using a charge of that shield spell in my Ring of Spell Storing.
That's a reaction. They'll have to attack you first.
Oh, cool. Then I don't have to prep that. Good to know. Then yeah, I guess I'll be standing there innocently and disarmingly, leaning on my cane and watching the greeting unfold.
Yeah.
How much time has passed by?
Yeah, I don't know, about 11 minutes.
Okay, so I finished my ritual.
Yeah,
is what I'm asking.
At this, Marlowe and Rindle, you hear, I smell devil. Why do I smell devil? Are they intruders?
Well, apparently they know I'm here.
I sniff.
As you sniff,
devil
you can
smell?
smell the abyss, and it smells gross.
Yeah, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
That's not what I smell.
Go. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Whee! It should be a 14. Yeah.
So that's actually a 7.
Okay.
Do the demons have mullets?
Actually, yes, they're pig demons, so they pretty much have a like one has a mohawk, the other one has a flowy mullet.
Sweet. They're here to party.
Okay, so and then I need to roll full moon. Okay, so it looks like Mealy, you're up first.
All right.
They look very aggressive.
That's cool because I was going to be too.
Okay.
I'm just going to come right over here, and I'm going to smack that first one with my warhammer.
Okay.
All right, I got 23.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That was terrible.
4 points of damage. Okay.
And for my bonus, I'm going
surprisingly, despite them being demon, it seems like your mace actually, while it was not the best attack in the world, he actually took the pain pretty readily.
He's seen worse.
It doesn't seem like he was resistant to it.
All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite.
Okay, so normally you'd cast that before, but that's fine. So go ahead and roll damage on the Searing Smite.
Uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Okay. All right, and that takes us to Rindle.
I am going to viciously mock whichever one it was that said they smelled devil. And probably, I'm pretty sure that was the Mohawk guy, so I'm going to tell him he smells like a gnome.
Okay, that's the one in front.
Yes, do it. I tell him he smells like a gnome. Viciously.
Okay, so
The most offensive manner possible.
12. That's a failure. So go ahead and roll damage on that.
Vicious Mockery has damage. I missed out on that one.
So it's a D4. Are you no? You're level 5. 2D4.
2d4. Cool. I'll just go ahead and roll 2d4 then, because
Okay, 7 points of damage, and he has disadvantage. What do you
remember.
viciously mock him with?
oh, I'm telling him that he smells like a fucking gnome in the most vicious manner possible because A, I dislike gnomes, and B, he's got a mohawk, so that just made me think of gnomes.
He actually kind of he looks at you, sniffs himself. I smell way worse than gnome.
So is he talking in common now?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. Who's next? Mist, you're up.
Okay. I am going to move here because I should be able to do that, and because I'm going to use the chain, I should be able to attempt to hit this one.
Yeah, it has reached, so you're able to.
Okay. Oh, that's not a great roll. That's a 14 to hit.
They seem to have really tough hide. It hits them, but it just kind of glances off. They seem to have their skin seems to be actually naturally armored.
Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's all I can do because I can't go through melee, and that'll be it.
Okay.
You don't want to misty step across the smoldering ooze?
Not yet. I think it would be a bad idea to possibly get myself sandwiched between them.
Okay, so the one in front of melee is going to go ahead and attack melee then. And let's see, that's 12 to hit melee.
No.
Okay, so yeah, its battle axe comes sweeping down. He seems very strong, but not exactly skilled with this thing, and it just smashes into the ground in front of you, splintering some of the bone, or actually the bridge in front of you, splintering some of the bone of the bridge. The next one goes, and he will actually use his fly speed, 5, 10, 15, and land besides Mist. And we'll go ahead and attack Mist. Alright, nope.
Nope.
Again, this time it actually does just dig into the ground. They don't seem particularly... Yeah, they just... It seems wild swings. They seem to rely on their strength more than anything else. And that brings us to... Full Moon, it looks like, who will go ahead and... Doesn't have... He's smart
Put them to sleep. Put them to sleep.
Yeah.
He was logged on. Where'd he go?
Yeah, he was for a second, but he disappeared a few seconds ago.
We'll just have Hannah play him.
Yes, do it.
Which one's Full Moon again?
Terry's character, the really evil
ugly one.
sorcerer.
The really ugly one.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it with something. I don't know.
Okay. How have you attack it with Firebolt?
That sounds good. Do it, smithereens.
Wow, you sound like you're underwater, Hannah.
It's Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, okay. Thing is, he actually critted.
Yay!
Now, they do have resistance to fire damage, but...
Shall I hit the thing?
Yep. You hit it with the firebolt, and
Smashed it right in the face. For 23 points damage, but it has resistance to fire, so that's actually only 12. So it kind of snorts at you, and grunts. Marlo, you're up.
Okay. So this guy here,
Mm-hmm.
he's not flying or hovering or anything, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna move right here,
Mm-hmm.
and using my bonus action to extend the reach of my spear, I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Okay. And then let's go ahead. Actually, yeah, nah, we won't. We'll just. That's all.
Okay.
So
Damage.
yeah.
You spear him right through the snout. He
It's not
col-
magic.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It collapses into the ground. Hey, Terry's here. That brings us back up to Mealy.
My turn.
Mhm.
All right. I think I'm going to move over to this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take a swing at him too, right for the legs.
Okay. You connect into his shoulder, but he just doesn't seem to care. Again, he glances off of that armor. Rendell. Unless you have a bonus action, Mealy.
No.
Yeah. Since I see something a little disturbing, I am going to move here and observe things really far away. That's disturbing looking. But yeah, I'm probably gonna light up this guy here with an Eldritch Blast Bolt just for funsies.
Okay.
We'll go ahead. Figure they can smell me. They know I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 1d20 plus 6. I
Scott,
rolled a 22.
I don't
Full
think
moon
Terry's got
Fixing
his
it.
vision.
And that is going to be 1d10 plus 4. 1d. Smack him with a bolt for 11 damage.
Okay. Takes it right into his shoulder, and he starts looking
Like an angry gnome pig hybrid.
kind of. His mullet like flapping in the his dirty mullet.
I rocked him like a hurricane.
Pretty much. This is gonna get really punny, isn't it? Okay. Mist, you're up.
okay, I will attack the one in front of me with Toby again.
Okay.
Oh, nope, that's a 12 that time.
Okay.
And I will stay right where I'm at.
Okay. He's gonna take another swipe at you, Mist. 17 misses, I think, right?
Correct, that misses.
So you're able to get that shield in front of you before it connects. He is actually, and both Mealy and Mist, you'll get an attack of opportunity on this. He's withdrawn. He's bouncing.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally gonna try to hit
Yep,
him.
me too.
Oh, that's so much better. That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, the 23 hits.
Okay. Dealing 8 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And that brings us to full moon.
So I'm sure you guys already did it, but I'm sure we try to do a more peaceful situation here. And I'd talk to them and say, hey guys, I know we don't mean no harm to you, so if you don't mind not doing anything, then I'll just hold my action, I guess.
Oh no, they straight up attacked us first.
I must have been daydreaming. So
Yep.
I'll just move a little bit closer to them then. Then I'll
Yeah,
give them a turn.
You also critted on a firebolt before you got here.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And you signed my book. It was awesome.
That did not happen.
Curse you! I'd have gotten away with it if it weren't for you and that dog.
Mhm.
And I'll be fine there.
All right. Okay, Marlo, you're up.
Okay, so what direction did he go? Because I since you moved the token, I can't actually see it.
He went off to you. It would have been assuming that he's facing the bridge. Marlo's right,
Okay.
so the left side of the screen, basically.
Okay. So Marlo, yeah, runs so that he still can see the guy. And why? So you're just gonna take off and leave?
Is that a vicious mockery?
How lame! Yeah, yeah, because I can't.
I'm pretty sure 13 does not succeed.
No, it does.
Okay.
That's my. Oh no, it doesn't because it's a 14 because I
Okay.
get to add the permissions bonus.
Okay, so 2d4. Okay. Looking sorrowful, he just, you're right, and drops himself.
Fuck.
You made a demon commit suicide. I hope you're happy.
Cool.
Holy crap, what is that thing?
Oh, and then at the end of the round, you see those two more. For those that can see, Marlo can't see any of this. And then you see two more of those things, and they seem to be in a fight with two, like, they're black dragons, but they seem to be like emitting shadow. Like it's really hard to see what they are, and they're tiny. They're little wormlings.
Does that need a knowledge arcana check to identify as what they really are?
You can make an knowledge arcana check, assuming you can see them.
Oh, that would be the disturbing thing that I said I could see in the distance. That's
Okay.
why I moved.
Okay, yeah, there's a shadow dragon.
So I'm going to go ahead and give my compatriots here a bit of a heads up that our foes are being ambushed from behind by some shadow dragons,
Which
and
are
this
just,
probably isn't the best place to hang out right now.
which are usually just chromatic dragons that have been corrupted by demonic energy.
Bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is it okay for us to hit them as well as the pig demons, or not?
Oh, sure. If you want to keep fighting everything we come across, absolutely.
It's like I'm good with just watching this fight and seeing who ends up dead.
I'm not so sure I want to be standing around to see the victor, though, either.
Yeah, unfortunately, our only way off of the rock we're on is through them.
Maybe they'll leave.
We
Okay.
could make a boat out of these bones here and sail away.
Okay. So who's up?
I actually probably can see them. Yeah, thank you.
It's all right.
Yay, you can
Oh
see.
no, I still can't see them.
Okay.
What happened with that glowing thing? Is that still a glowing thing?
No, it disappeared.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Yeah.
Well, one of them is in the acid. the body of the other one is still like on the bridge.
Ugh.
Is it wearing anything? Is it worth searching?
It's not wearing anything. It has its battle axe, but
Is
Yeah.
that glowing?
no,
Is it a nice axe?
Is it nice?
it's a pretty nice axe.
You should probably take it because it might hurt them since your weapons couldn't. Otherwise, why would they bother carrying it?
Your weapons seem to hurt him just fine. It doesn't seem like it's magical in nature. It's a nice axe, but
Okay, are we out of initiative or?
I'm keeping track of it mainly because there's a fight going on. But
Okay.
Pseudo initiative.
speaking of which, I think it's dropped by focus fire from the two wormlings. You see it actually get bathed in acidic necrotic breath from both.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna reach over to Mealy and cast guidance on her.
Okay.
And the dragons are now unopposed.
No, there's still one.
Oh,
Still
okay,
one.
there's still one of those things over there. Gotcha.
In fact, that one's axe comes down and kills one of the wormlings.
Ooh.
So Mealy, you can roll a d4 and to any ability check of your choice. And you can roll this before or after making the ability check.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
After you use it, the spell will end.
All right.
Anybody else doing anything?
Marlo is just gonna start slowly moving forward until he can actually see what everyone else is looking at.
How far are you going to go?
Well, just say before Marlo moves past me, I'm gonna cast dancing lights so that he can see without getting too close.
On him.
No, not on him, on them, so he can see, so he doesn't have to move as close.
Okay. Well, in that case, then I'll stay back here.
And then I'll also move towards that axe.
Marlo, can you see that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, and you guys are just waiting for this to clear out?
A full moon's gonna move toward the axe since we talked about it.
Okay.
I don't know where the axe is.
It's where actually Rindle is standing right now.
You know, I'll probably kick the corpse into the acid once he decides whether he's taking the axe or not.
Okay.
Because, you know, he smells like a gnome.
And that's particularly bad.
Yes!
Gnomes don't smell that bad.
She's totally rolling a gnome, isn't she?
I'm a dragonborn gnome.
Okay.
I'm like this big.
I don't think you ever got to meet her character.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so is anybody else doing anything, or do you want the? Are you just waiting for the fight to finish?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
kinda
feel like the ground that we're standing on is a stabler, more ideal battleground than one of the tiny little stone islands surround, you know, out in the acid.
Okay. So it dives down, bites into its neck, and then it proceeds to start eating the corpses of the Nalf.
Okay, can anyone speak to the dragon?
Oh yeah, but I'm not interrupting its meal. Maybe it'll be full. Maybe it'll be full when it's done. You know.
Maybe we will appear less appetizing.
5, 10. I can get over here to where Marlo is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still just kind of eating?
Yeah. Hungrily eating.
So, did anybody bring any rations?
Yeah, we've got
Right.
quite
Yeah.
a bit. I mean,
Yeah, but did we actually have it, or did the cook that we didn't bring with us have all our food?
well, I have enough rations for one person for 20 days. I don't know what the rest of you guys brought.
I have enough for myself for like 10 days. What did you bring?
I don't know, maybe like an apple or something.
I too am apparently without food and will have to consume one of you.
There's a corpse of a pig thing.
I kicked it into the acid. No bacon for us.
There's also whatever corpse, the rotting, fetid corpse they were eating over here.
You can cast Purify Food,
Oh,
right?
right. There's something over there. I'm gonna go check out the corpse.
Okay. It looks like it's hard to tell what it was. It's a massive tissue. Like, it has no real form. One thing that does become obvious is it's not actually dead. Like, an eye appears out of it. If you want to make a
I
religion,
broke it!
you want to make a religion check?
No, I stab it with my spear.
Okay.
Like, looking over his shoulder, I would like to make
Okay,
a religion
I'm not
check.
gonna have you roll because it has an AC of 5. So I'm not gonna have you roll. You just stab it through the thing. You just killed a lemure.
Can I do a religion check?
Yeah.
Magic Missile of the Darkness. Magic Missile of the Darkness.
That's just 12.
The lemures are the like soul masses of condemned creatures that get stuck in the abyss. They're the lowest form of devils and demons.
I'll tap Marlowe on the shoulder and tell him that.
Bottom feeders.
Ah. So, I mean, maybe your contract's a little different than mine. But if we don't go after the demons, that's what we get to be for 500 years.
Okay, let me check. I'm gonna pull out my contract and
Okay.
peruse
Yes, it
it.
very much says that if you don't fulfill the contract, you'll become a lemure for 500 years. You also
Yep.
notice that there's 2 names on it.
Oh, hey, there's 2 names on my contract now. But yeah, if we don't fulfill it, we get to be lemure for 500 years. Like that thing.
The names are Grash
Grush.
and Aurea.
Grush and Aurea.
Oreo sounds good right now.
And those are the demons I need to hunt down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marlowe, the demon you were going after, didn't Diana seem to know who that was?
I don't know. She said that I needn't worry about it right now.
Okay.
But maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know if you noticed, but she seemed to be kind of, full of shit.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I guess we could ask the dragon.
It's worth a try. Let's go ask if it knows who Grash, Aurea, and Ezrak is Ezrak
Mm-hmm.
are?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving closer.
God damn it! I wanted to start moving.
So the dragon's right here, right?
Was right there. He finished eating and he flew off.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
a little further behind. I can still see him. So, hello, dragon.
Do
Can
you
we ask-
speak? What do you speak?
I speak to Boxy, Common, and Druidic, so I'm saying this in Common.
I'll cast tongues on her if I could.
Chester, to answer your question, it was only the werewolf thing. You're all about demon slaying. Well, what were you gonna do, Full Moon?
I was gonna cast tongues on her if I could, so she can actually talk to this creature.
He's licking the tabaxi.
Okay. Okay. So, what are you saying to the
What?
dragon?
Who's licking the tobacco?
You.
Why am
Just
I?
go with it. Just go with it. I like it.
Why am I getting licked? I don't need a bath. I already bathed.
So you call out. What are you asking the dragon?
So can we ask you if you know who a couple of demons are that we need to hunt down?
And why should I listen to you? You look like food.
Well, we're not food. I mean, it's just a courtesy question. If you have
Are you
something.
are you slaves? Are you servitors of mine? Do you
Hunters.
wish to worship my magnificence? Me and my
No.
brothers, well, used to be brother.
No, not slaves, not worshippers. Travelers who possibly could provide some small.
What could you provide a being as perfect as me?
Free food of the victims we slay.
I know, glitter bomb.
Entertainment.
It looks like glitter bomb. I do not understand this word.
Okay, it's gonna make you look extra pretty. That way, your magnificence can more fully not exude, get not expounded
Make
upon.
a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Can we assist so she gets regular?
Yeah, you could. Well, you have to talk to it in order to.
I tried to offer it free food.
19. I rolled it with disadvantage, so 17.
17. Okay. He sits down. I have no interest in being prettier, but perhaps you can provide something for me.
Bacon!
Bacon.
Yeah, more pig things.
Your group does not seem to belong here. You're too
Clean?
fleshy.
Fleshy. Too fleshy.
If you can get me out of this plane, I'll help you out. I'll give you the information you seek.
Well, we are specifically wanting to get off the plane ourselves, so yes, that is our goal, is to find the correct portal to get out of here.
After you clear the names off your list.
Yep, that's necessary.
And find your princess lady.
Princess lady?
Some chick that's getting married.
I think her name was Peach.
This is not the castle you're.
We're here tracking down that chick that was supposed to get married that ran away.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right, Catherine. I
Come
don't
on.
think she's here.
You don't know. She could be.
I don't know. Our ears open for news about that.
Maybe
As
the
this is
dragons
going
have her
on,
locked
the
in her tower.
dragon's just like looking back and forth between you guys, looking more and
Does-
more confused.
Does the dragon seem to understand the rest of us, or only Mist with the tongue spell right now?
Right now only Mist, because as far as I know, the rest of you aren't speaking Draconic. And Rindle.
Comprehend languages. Bloop, bloop.
Well, comprehend languages allows you to understand what they're saying, not speak what they're saying.
That's just lame.
So anyhow, yes, if you are willing to assist us in tracking down a few demons that we have to take care of due to a deal, you can come with us when we bounce from this plane of existence.
Very well. I accept.
Okay, so the demons we need to
If
hunt
you don't
down.
mind that
Sign
you,
the book. Sign the book.
I accept your offer to be my meat shields.
Okay, so the demons we need to hunt down before we can leave are Grash, Oria, and Ezrak.
Ezrak.
Ezrak is like Ezrak hasn't been in this. It hasn't been on this level of the abyss in centuries.
Okay,
Well, that's unfortunate.
Grosh and Oria are further below. I'm not sure. You don't seem suicidal. Why do you wish to face them?
because I don't want to end up as a Lemure for 500 years.
Valid reason. Again, he's looking very confused.
Okay, so they're lower down in the abyss?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to get down to those lower levels?
You just have to face the Guardian.
The Guardian? What's the Guardian?
The Guardian is a large ogre.
A large ogre. Uh-huh. I totally spelled that wrong.
I say we kill the beast.
Okay. Well, we will need to handle that as we go then. Meat shields away! And then...
Mist, I couldn't understand your conversation. Would you mind bringing us up to speed on what you guys were just talking about?
yeah,
She
so...
called us a bunch of meat shields.
So the dragon's willing to help us hunt down the demons that we need to take care of, and it's just going to come with us when we find the portal out. To get to the lower level that we need to go to, there is a guardian that's apparently a big old ogre, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
Did we get the name of the
Oh,
creature?
thank you very much for reminding me. I'm terribly sorry, dragon. Back into Draconic. What is your name?
Neferek.
Neferek. And I will go ahead and let the others know that the dragon's name is Neferek.
Oh, Mr. Neferek, darling, if you could, would you mind signing this book so we have a contract? So that we know that we're not betrayed before we leave?
He looks at his claws. And how would you like me to do that?
A drop
I
of
probably
blood,
have-
maybe a signature, maybe a thumbprint if you have a thumb.
He... Are you offering your blood to me?
Yes, I think
That
he
is
is.
not what I said. I did not say that. Miss, thank you for speaking for
Ringo's
me.
nodding vigorously, silently behind him.
I'm just asking for a signature, a mark of your whatever you'd prefer that we have, so that we know that we'll be able to trust you before we leave.
Fine. And
Mist,
set the book in front of me.
Mist is going to tap his shoulder, the dragon's shoulder, and still in Draconic, which Full Moon can't say, is you might want to double check it. I don't know how much you know about religion or Arcana, but that
I know everything. Silence, mortal.
I just wanted to point something out. The way the tongue spell works, you don't actually switch languages. Anybody who can speak a language understands everything you say, whatever you say.
Oh,
You're supposed to tell her after that. You're not supposed to-
So we're all like,
Okay, cool. So,
I'll
you
gladly
putting the
move
book
the
in
book.
front of him?
Yeah, I'll move the book to the dragon.
Okay. He I suggest you open it to an empty page.
Was this an empty page for him?
He
It's a long name.
lets a little bit of acid drool hit the page. A burn mark appears. It doesn't actually destroy the page, but it's like that. Does that suffice?
Good enough for me. Do a slight bow and say thank you. Then I go back and try to inspect the bodies.
Okay. The dead. So there's a dead shadow dragon looking like an exact duplicate of the one you just made a deal with, and then pretty much fully eaten two like demon pig corpses.
both of them.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you guys don't have food.
I'll start
Okay.
taking scraps so we can make some bacon for later, and then possibly start working on the dragons, try to get some scales and try to get other things off him.
I mean, the dragon didn't exactly eat cleanly, so there is stuff there if you want to eat it.
Mist is going to call out to Full Moon. Full Moon, do you really want to do that with his brother standing right here with us? That seems really disrespectful.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Oh, Mr. Neferek, would you like some?
His eyes squint at you. You would do well to stay here, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure what you mean.
He does kind of shrug. Whatever.
Okay.
So, would you like me to roll investigation or anything to roll to see how much I can get off of each corpse?
Sure. What
May I offer
specifically
him
are you
advantage?
looking for?
So for the dragon, just looking for scales, things along those lines that we can possibly add, so that melee can make more armor for us.
Okay.
Maybe some teeth, things along those lines, that we can use to cut something else later. Harvest other creatures that we might not be able to using normal means, and then possibly just from the pigs themselves, just enough meat to get bacon and some rations that we can have
Okay.
that we can dry
So
out.
I'm not gonna have you roll the pigs. There's enough to make like I would say like 2 days worth of rations if you can figure out a way to properly cook demon. The dragon, it's a little bit tougher. Wormlings, like you can already tell that the scales on a wormling are not strong enough to really make armor out of. You can probably make some a decent amount of like leather out of it, but the scales haven't really hardened yet to give any kind of protection. But the teeth are easy enough to pull out. You have a lot of them are loose. It's like it has baby teeth. So I'd say
Sounds
you get
good.
like 6 wormling teeth and then black dragon leather. If you want to spend the time to actually skin it.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. We're gonna wait for a little while anyway for the meat to actually cook, and I'll use my cantrip's bonfire to create a bonfire so we can start making this meat.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you making the bonfire?
Near or on one of the corpses.
Okay, now I am going to need a survival check because I need to figure out how long this takes you.
Okay, I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down over here to kind of keep an eye out for things coming our way.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh yeah. 23.
Okay, yeah, we were actually able to do it really quickly. Nothing kind of shows up while you're doing all of this.
Okay.
Is anyone doing anything while he's trying to do this?
Looking around to see the best path forward.
Rindle's just keeping an eye out for full moon because that's kind of what he does.
Okay. So it looks
He
like
suspects treachery.
the bridges kind of stop. It looks like you're going to have to make some jumps. They're not particularly far jumps, but some of your more heavily armored people might have some issues.
God damn it.
We'll just all throw you.
I just look at you and your spindly little arms.
I said we'd all throw you.
So does anyone have any empty vials so we can use some of this acid later? Also, Scott, I was trying to figure out if I could actually pick up the axe from the first one we encountered.
Yeah, you can. It's a battle axe. There's nothing particularly special about it, but it's a battle axe. You also think that you could probably get quite a bit of money back in the material plane if you sold it, because it's pretty. It's actually pretty well made. Very old. You could probably sell it as like an artifact.
Can I carry all of the extra other battle axes or just one?
Just one. They're well made, but they're also pretty heavy.
Remind me about the falcata
This is an ornate falcata.
that Terry or Full Moon has.
Marlowe has.
No, Full Moon has.
No,
Oh, okay.
Full Moon has. So it apparently has a scalpel with a hexagon with costume gems, ruby red, slight and gold lace to match my outfit.
Okay.
But the way Scott had explained it to me is it's basically a rapier that does slashing instead of piercing damage.
Okay. So are we ready to continue, or is Full Moon still cooking?
No, Full Moon would be done. He rolled a natural 20 on the survival check, so nobody came and harassed you guys. Probably took you about an hour, though. So if anyone wants to take a short rest, you can.
Yeah, I definitely would like to.
Si, senor.
Okay.
Is Full Moon missing any hit points that I need to rest for?
No, you haven't taken any damage. Everyone's kind of ignoring you.
That's how I like it.
So while we're waiting for the hour, I'm gonna start talking to whoever's near me about. I don't know. Do we want to talk about maybe some tactics for surviving this place as we go?
The dragon lands beside you. Tactics? I don't understand. You stay in front of me and you protect me, and
Yes.
we get out of here. That is your tactic. You are my bodyguards. You must protect my magnificence.
Yep. That's the plan for that. I meant some of the tactics to ensure that happens as we continue on. Things like choke points, getting people to string themselves out so we can take them out one by one. Things like that. Anyone? Nope. Okay, fine. I'll just wait.
Well, if you'd like to take point and show us what we need to do.
Okay, so after full moon's done,
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're gonna have to try to jump over this thing.
Anyone not in actually, I don't even need jump checks because the only people that would need to do it is heavy armor, and Melee, you're in scale mail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're in medium armor.
Okay, so
It's only 5-foot gaps most of the time, so
15, 20.
now this jump is gonna suck.
Which
The
jump?
one you're about to get to.
Okay, so I am ready to attempt this jump.
Okay, so I need an athletics check from you.
In athletics. Okay, I'm not.
All right, because there's no running jump on this one.
You're right.
That's a 14.
Okay, so you're able to get to about here. Your claws are able to grab into the rock and climb up.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, so that's a slope down that way.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have anything that I can throw over to Marlowe to help him across? He actually is probably more athletic than I am, but this might help the other people behind him.
Like,
Rope. I've got rope. Marlowe, would you like me to toss you the rope so that we can try to help our compatriots across?
Well, sure, but I don't have anything to tie this to on this side. Actually, maybe I do. Are the posts from the bridge still here?
Yeah, the poster's still there.
Okay, so then I have something.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay. I will toss one end of my rope over to Marlowe.
Okay, make an athletics check again.
Oh, where'd you go? Nope, that's a 13. That's not great.
It's a 15-foot throw. Like, wait a minute. How are you throwing that rope?
Well, so Mist is a sailor,
So,
so
Oh.
she's doing it like you do a line throwing.
right, but what did you tie to the rope? You can't just throw a rope 15 feet without.
She made a monkey's fist. Come on, Scott.
Yeah. I used a bit of rock on the ground or something
Okay.
similar.
Use the axe.
Throw
Use
me
the
the
axe.
coil and just hold on to the other side.
Yeah, so kind of like coiled up.
Okay, so now there's a rope between them.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tie my end to the
Okay.
post thing right over here.
And I will too.
Okay, so the thing is this is an intelligence sleight of hand check to tie
Yep.
a rope.
Yep,
It's exactly who we want Marlowe.
that was cocked.
to tie the rope.
Oh no, that's a 7.
Okay.
You know, if it starts to fall, Rindle's going to cast Mage Hand on it and just, help that.
Okay. It looks like it's tied pretty well to so we'll see what happens. So
Yeah, so I tie it on my side, but I'm kind of keeping hands on it because
okay.
I don't know how sturdy the bridge is. But
Okay.
oh wait, I'm probably gonna have to move off of this to let others through, aren't I?
Probably.
Okay, well then I will move forward and yell out, "Be careful!" and Goodbye, dear rope.
Okay.
Actually, no, I know what I'll do. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'll go here.
Okay, make a dexterity check to cross that bridge.
Straight dexterity.
Acrobatics, I guess, to maintain your balance. You're kind of gonna have to hop across things.
Same thing. It's a 10.
So as you step on one of the boards, it collapses under your weight. You're about 10 feet up the acid.
Can I Misty Step?
Yeah, you misty step as you fall.
Okay.
But you
Shit.
could tell that you're gonna have to that bridge is not exactly in great condition.
I'll yell out to the others. This bridge is really not in great condition. Definitely be careful with that rope and shit. Okay.
Okay, so Marlo, you're probably the next person that has to cross the rope.
Yeah. So I pull on the rope as hard as I can to see if I can get it to pop off either.
Okay, give me a strength check.
And you're going to dice jail. You're trying to kill me.
Probably seems pretty secure.
Yep, it seems pretty. Well, actually, no, because that beats Becca's roll of 7 on that knot. So, yeah, you pull the rope. It seems like she didn't tie a very good knot.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump across.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. How far is this jump?
So it's not that far to the slope. It's kind of like a 45-degree grade.
It's more to catch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, because of how you pulled the rope only ended up like here, so you can try to retie if you get over there. Okay, easily enough, you and scramble up.
Okay. And then I'm gonna try to retie that rope.
Okay, same thing. Okay, it's tied. It's pretty well tied.
I just kind of give Mist a look.
She just kind of does one of these numbers.
She clearly was not Sailor of the Quarter.
No.
Mist was never Sailor of the Quarter.
Okay. And then you want to cross the bridge there, Marlo?
I'm gonna check the ropes on this bridge
Okay.
because I would have saw the one fall.
Mm-hmm. So investigation check. So the rope, so the bones that form the struts seem very weak, but the ropes themselves seem pretty solid.
Okay. So does this one actually have handrails?
Well, no, the ropes are on the bottom, but you could use them as ropes like before.
Yeah. So yeah, he's going to get down and he's going to crawl across, holding on to both ropes.
Okay. Easy enough. You end up on the other side. How's everybody else making it across?
Using the same rails they did.
Okay.
Yep.
Could we say that Mist had recast guidance on Melee before I left?
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm because
It
you
only
guys
lasts a minute.
everybody saw how that worked, so I'm not gonna have anybody roll because everything's pretty solid. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move you guys over here so everybody has room.
So does the dragon just fly over to us?
Oh yeah, the dragon's just laughing
Okay.
at you guys.
So while we're waiting, I'm going to ask the dragon if it wouldn't mind filling up one of my vials with maybe some of its acid.
It looks at the acid pools that you guys are standing above.
I want to try
And
to
then
make
like
a-
sure and spits into your vial. And you take as it does this because it's
Splash damage. You got spit on.
not exactly the most graceful thing in the world. You take 2 points of acid damage on your hand.
Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. I cap it. Try making a potion out of that later.
Oh, and this guy's not there. That was sorry. So this part is actually drops down. This rock is actually just right above the acid pool, so it's an easy jump. But you're gonna have to take an acrobatics check to not take falling damage because it's
Okay.
basically it's gonna be a roll to get through a DC 5. So I need everybody to roll acrobatics checks.
Yeah, sweet. 22.
Okay. And of course, because I made it DC
Can I
5.
go backflip off?
Yeah. You guys, like, all of you, your rolls are so high, like, Melee lands not exactly gracefully, but everybody else is, like, cheerleader down there, like, form a pyramid.
Okay, so how about this next jump?
So this one's probably going to require a running. This one would require a running jump or a acrobatics check from a standing jump. You have enough room if everybody clears the platform that Melee could probably make the running jump. But whoever goes first is going to have to make a standing jump. You guys are kind of cluttered.
I kind of thought that we would have just hopped, continued running, and
Okay,
but
if you want to do it that way, then that's fine. So you
that,
guys.
that makes sense to me.
Oh, wait. We're not going that way?
Well, okay.
That's-
The
that
Does
seems a
anyone
much
let
smaller
Marlo
jump.
know?
I would let Marlo know. Don't go that way because there's no.
Don't go that way.
Oh, it ends right there. Until I moved the thing, I couldn't see the bottom. Dead end. Actually, Marlo totally jumps that way.
Yeah.
Runs back here. Oh, you guys suck.
Okay, I'm actually gonna skip this next part because you guys are making all your jumps. So, who I need you to go ahead and form up here because the giant the ogre is seeing you guys now, and I need
Form up
initiative
where?
checks. However you guys want to form up because you start hearing boom, boom, and then a bunch of splashes as something seems to be entering the acid pool.
What's that?
I don't know, maybe the guardian ogre?
Well, I mean,
Okay,
can you see it?
From where I am, no, I'm not seeing it just yet.
Nope.
So I guess. Wait, is that acid coming over onto the platform we're on? In this area, Scott?
Yes.
I thought it was just a bad paint job.
So I guess definitely not standing in the acid. I guess I'll be, since I don't know exactly where it's coming from, over here. You want us formed up over on this side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
You give me a second. I need to actually grab a monster manual. Because apparently.
Well, if we're gonna fight, I think the one that I went on is bigger and doesn't have acid all over it.
It does actually on the right hand side.
He can't see that.
My tabletop group, the only rogue we have decided to go Dragonborn, and it's the only one that doesn't have dark vision in the group. And he only brought a candle into the dungeon with him, and no one else bothered with torches because they can see in the dark. So the party's rogue is like 5-foot light source.
Oh, that's
That's
fucking
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, Chester's tabletop group, the rogue of the party, who's a Dragonborn, just brought a candle into the dungeon, and he's the only one without dark vision. No one else brought torches, so their rogue has just a 5-foot sphere of light that he can see. Well, you've got Xanathar's there, and I've got the player's handbook, and Scott ran off. Okay.
Okay. So did everybody give me initiative rolls?
I got 12.
I have not rolled.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
Not doing so well in these initiative rolls.
Nope, nope, neither am I.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like it is full moon. You see a very large creature with a ghastly smile, blue skin, his eyes glowing with fey light, single horn coming out of his head, just stomping through the acid. You're up first, full moon.
Yeah, I'm just thinking to figure out what I want to do. Isn't too far for a lot of spells. So do I see that it looks like it's somewhat dangerous or threatening, I should say?
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous and threatening. A big old club is in its hand.
Well, I'm going to let everyone know what I see in the distance along those lines. I'm not sure if my dancing lights are still up because I think 10 minutes has already passed since we was cooking. And I guess I'll just hold my action until it gets closer, and then I'll be trying to, using my meta magic, using 2 of my sorcery spells to increase the range on my fairy fire to get 120. So whenever it gets close enough to us to cast it, and so that we can see it somewhat halfway from where it is, I'd like to cast it on it.
Okay.
It's about 65 feet away from you right now.
I'm trying to remember. Will fairy fire stay with it, or if it moves
Yeah,
out?
fairy fire will stay with it.
Okay, then I'll cast fairy fire on it. Just to let you guys know, I'm colorblind myself, but whenever I cast the fairy fire, it's more of a violet colored.
Okay.
If it actually
It
goes
gets
forward.
the glitter bomb goes off, and he looks very sparkly. And oh, I forgot to roll the
You
dragon.
don't need to roll.
Oh no, I forgot to roll the dragon's initiative. The dragon looks like, oh, that's what you meant by make it prettier.
It is. It's fabulous.
Okay. Next is going to be the Oni's turn, who is going to go ahead and cast Sleep right here. So
Okay.
And that's 5d. Let's see, sleep is 5d8. Okay. And who has the lowest HP right now?
I'm at 51.
I'm at 50.
Huh?
25.
Okay.
49.
I don't care about your full moon. You're immune to sleep. Marlo.
Oh.
49.
Okay, so, Rindle, what were you at?
Max hit points is 25.
Oh, you're so squishy.
However, it only rolled a 21, so all of you guys are able to shrug off the sleep bomb.
So who casted that?
The Oni, the ogre.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The thing damn it.
And then it'll wave 5, 10, 15. And it'll move there.
How tall is it?
It's 18 feet tall.
Okay. But it's standing in the acid, right?
Yeah.
So how much of it is peeking out of the acid?
13 feet. It's going up to about its knee.
Okay. I just was wondering how deep the acid was.
Okay. Okay, so that would be then Rindle, I think. Yeah.
Well then, maybe I can just stick with Old Faithful here and throw an Eldritch Bolt at the venom. So 1d20 plus 6. Have we mentioned that I suck at rolling lately?
Oh, it doesn't have chainmail. So actually, that does hit.
Oh, yay. So that is 1d10 plus 4. I don't know if repelling will hit something that big or not, but, max damage is always a good time.
A repelling blast will actually do it, so.
Yes! Maybe he'll trip and fall in the acid more. Get it in your eyes!
So he slams into his shoulder, and he backs up 10 feet. And now it is... Who's next after that? Melee, it looks like.
All right, I'm going to hit it with a guiding bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that will be 19.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Mist.
Okay. So to make sure the little section of platform in front of me, is it actually wide enough for me to walk on?
Yeah.
Okay. For my action, I'm going to do a 3rd level moonbeam on it,
Okay.
on top of the Oni.
Okay.
Actually, does Mist know anything about Onis by that?
I don't know. Roll a religion check.
That's a 5. I'm going to go with no.
Nope.
Okay, so 3rd level moonbeam on top of its head.
Okay.
And then I don't like how we're all clustered, so I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. What does the bridge look like in front of me?
It's just kind of sloping up.
Sturdy, though?
Yeah, sturdy. Well, as far as you can tell, you haven't rolled.
Alright.
But that would be an action to investigate that. So.
Yeah, I can't use my action, so I'm gonna... see about walking across?
Okay.
To there?
Okay. It seems to be holding.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay. Marlo.
Okay, so I can see it, even though I can't see it, right? Because it's got fairy fire. It's got.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're the guardian, eh? Really, who wants any of this shit?
Are you vicious mocking him?
It's the only thing I can do. He's really far away from me.
Okay.
Sorry. It's not +5. But did he fail?
No,
No, he did not fail.
He just kind of. He doesn't even acknowledge it. He's just like, whatever.
And then I will 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll move it there.
Okay. The dragon is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to fly over. Actually, he's going to dash and end up right there. Just kind of floating above. Looking like he's just going to spectate this fight. Like, he doesn't seem like he's going to be particularly helpful right now.
Yeah, not surprised by that. We're his meat shield at this point.
Which brings us back to full moon.
So I plan on moving just a little bit closer, and hopefully I can get a good view from it there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I can just cast Firebolt on it, if you don't
Okay.
mind.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
$19.
That hits.
Awesome.
Okay.
8 damage.
The fire burns away his flesh a little bit, and brings us to that. Do you have any bonus action or anything, or is that the end of your turn?
That'll be an turn.
Okay. As it comes to his turn first,
Constitution saving throw. Yep.
+6.
Just makes it, so instead of 20, he'll take 10 points of radiant damage.
So as the radiant damage slams into him, you see it burn him, but then the wounds almost automatically seal as it happens. You get the sense that he has some type of regeneration ability.
Okay. A regeneration ability. Huh.
It is now his turn.
So the other, like the fire that's burned him, all of those wounds are healing up too?
They slightly heal. Basically, he regenerates 10 hit points per round. So.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
And you go 5, 10, 15. He's going to take his first attack against the bridge you're standing on, Mist.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
That hits the bridge.
Okay.
And it is... Yeah, okay, so manages to slash straight through the bridge. I need Mist. You're the only one standing on it right now to make a dexterity save.
15.
Okay, so you're able to hold onto the bridge and swing into the cliffside.
Awesome.
So you're gonna move here. You're not actually standing up. You're like clutched onto the side of the wall. But he's gonna take his second attack against you. He has advantage because you're basically attached to a wall right now.
Yay.
Yeah, it's better than being knocked prone into a big pile of acid.
Agreed.
That's a D10, not a D20. That I'm pretty sure hits.
Yeah, the 19 hits.
Okay. Take 11 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make another. I need you to make a strength saving throw to hold on to that cliff.
That's an 8.
It was okay. Yeah, you slip down about 5 feet. You're really close to falling in that pool. Fortunately, you have a climbing speed, but
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Oh, and a concentration check because you're concentrating on a spell right now.
All right. So is that just a con check?
A con save.
Natural 20.
Okay,
So
so
23.
you're able to maintain concentration on the spell.
Awesome.
Okay, and that takes us to whose turn is it now? Is it Rindle? No, Mealy. Mealy.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hit it again with Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
16.
Yeah, that hits. And technically, you have advantage on this because no one else has actually done an attack roll. You would have had advantage on it. You would from yourself, but
All right.
you hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you could have critted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should roll. See if you get a 20.
All right. Hold on a second.
Let's roll a d20.
Nope.
No, okay. Again, glowing strong. It actually would have been advantage anyways because the fairy fire. Now, Rindle, you're up. You have advantage on these attacks. If you take an attack.
How's that? Oh, hell yeah, I'm going to take an attack. It's going to be an epic one, too. I'm going to roll a 1. I did not roll a 1.
Okay, you have advantage.
Oh, I'm going. Oh,
Very close, but go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. Again with the max
Again
damage and a
with the max
repelling
damage.
blast.
Okay.
Back off, bitch.
Okay, so that brings us to... It's looking pretty hurt at this point.
Did he move back 5 feet? Or however far repelling
10
blast
feet.
knocks his ass? Yeah. Probably going to shout to our little tabaxi out there that she better start climbing fast.
And Marlo.
Am I after Marlo?
I just kind of quickly looked.
Oh, no,
back
sorry,
at Rindle.
missed. Sorry, missed. It's your turn. Sorry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so I will scramble up, and I should be able to get here.
It's going to take your
Am I-
entire move action to get up there, thanks to your
Yeah.
movement speed.
Okay, so I'm there.
Uh-huh.
And is he 10 feet away from me? It's hard
Yes.
to... Okay, so I will... Is he back in my moonbeam?
No.
Okay,
You'll
bonus
have to
action.
move your moonbeam.
Yeah, bonus action to move it, and then I'll try hitting him with Toby.
Okay. With advantage.
18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that's 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
I'm going to have some weird dreams tonight from Anoni.
Yeah.
Plus the cultists. I still haven't had the cultist dreams.
You haven't slept.
I know. This is going to be weird.
Okay. Now, Marlo, it's your turn.
Okay, I just look back at Rendell and just, hey, could you stop knocking him back, please? And then I will.
A real hero would jump out there and just hang by his spear as it impales him.
So I will throw a dagger at him.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Well, 20 probably hits, right?
Yeah, 20 hits. Nice dagger.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Oh, no, he's not resistant. I thought for sure he'd be resistant. Come on.
And then I just move back here.
Okay. Okay. The dragon actually yells back, Meat Shields, don't bunch up! He has spells!
That's kind of why.
But can we understand him?
Not unless you speak Draconic.
Yeah, because the spell faded already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
had a short
comprehend
rest.
languages lasts 8 hours.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
Well, then
So
That's
it's-
all
Rendell
I-
and Marlo can still understand.
Yeah.
We
Okay,
just
and
can't talk back.
yeah, Mist will yell it out as well. Repeat for the dragon for those. Fun.
Okay. And now, Full Moon, it's your turn.
So move over here, so we're not as bunched, but still bunched. Actually, no, I'll move forward, so that we're not bunched. So we get closer. Right there.
Okay.
And then I'll cast Shatter.
Okay. What does that do?
That's a second level spell. 10 sphere, 3d8, and there's a con save for half.
Mhm.
Range is 60 feet.
Fails.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3d8. And do I add my charisma?
No. Does it have any other effects besides damage?
It does extra damage to certain creatures.
Oh, okay.
And it's really loud.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Try healing that.
It's looking really hurt at this point. Anything else?
Yeah, I say before we kill it, make sure it's on land so we can actually get its body.
Yeah, I want my dagger back.
Lure it on land.
Okay. Let's see what we can do.
You can move it closer to him, can't you? You keep pushing it away, move it closer.
Okay, so it is actually going to move here.
Con save.
Oh yeah, con save.
Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Alright, she succeeds.
All right, so it would have been 8 points of damage, so it's 4 points.
But its regeneration kicks in, so it actually heals 6. So wounds again starts clearing. It actually, the wounds around your knives, Marlo, like seal up.
Oh,
I don't think he wants those back anymore.
Yes, I do.
You better learn Mage Hand then.
And now I need the Wormling and Mist to make Constitution saving throws, please.
That's an 11.
Okay, but the dragon makes it.
Wah,
Thank
wah,
God for that.
wah.
Okay. Actually, what is this? You said 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that's not. Take 35 points of cold damage as a blast of cold just envelops your body.
Okay.
Okay.
Math is fun.
Melee, you're up.
Well,
Oh, another con save to see if my spell. That's an 11 for my spell con, so I think I.
You failed because it was 33 points of damage. That would have been a DC 16.
Yeah, the moonbeam's gone.
I'm just going to hold action, see if I could, if we're enticing it to come up to land.
Okay.
For
Feel free to heal Mist.
is she hurt real bad? Can I tell?
Oh yeah, I'm looking rough.
She looks like a kitty popsicle right now.
All right. Let's see here.
Purple popsicle.
I'm going to cast it healing word at level 2.
Okay. So that's 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And you still can hold your action because that's a bonus action. So.
All right.
Rindle, while he's rolling healing, what are you doing?
Oh, it seems to be a pretty good tactic so far, but I suppose I could be nice and withhold the repelling. No, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna blast him anyway.
Okay.
Buy you a new dagger. It'll be a
2
good time.
points.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
That hits. Go ahead and roll again in case you crit.
1d20.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and roll damage. Okay.
So basically, Rindle's gonna end up having to buy some new daggers, isn't he?
Yeah. Over there. Okay, so it kind of the angle you're at actually makes it so it can't get pushed further. And now it's who is it? Mist.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action cast Healing Spirit on top of me.
Okay.
Not great, but at least it's something. 3. And then using my free hand to hold on as I climb, if this is allowed, to get here to hit him with Toby.
No.
Nope. Not gonna let me do
Well,
that.
you can try, but it's gonna require an acrobatics check to do that.
Okay.
Misty step onto his back, wrap it around his throat like a garrote.
Okay, that's a 9.
No, you slip into the acid. Your tail hitting the acid. You're gonna take a d6 point of it. Acid damage.
Should have listened to me. I'm telling you.
Now you can still make your attack,
Okay.
but you take 4 points of acid damage.
Okay. All right, doing my attack with Toby.
Okay.
Oh, that's a d6. That's not a d20.
He still has fairy fire on him. You still have advantage on this.
Okay. Take this. Natural 20.
Okay. Go ahead and roll crit damage.
It's horrible. That's 8 total.
Okay. It's
And then
looking really rough at this point.
can I finish my movement and scramble back up?
Make it. You failed your acrobatics check. No.
Okay. It's worth asking.
Okay. You're doing a lot. Okay. Marlo, you're up.
So all that blue electricity seems to be scaring you away. Seems to be giving you. I would think you'd be used to it, being so tall. You know, being struck by lightning. Oh right, you live in an ugly, dank green cave. And then vicious mockery.
I kind of got that. It definitely failed. Roll damage.
You should have told me he smelled like a gnome.
Well, it's got disadvantage if it ever gets to make an attack.
He actually looks sad.
No!
You made fun of his cave.
My home? Why are you making fun of my home? The dragon, seeing a chance to prove its glory, rushes forward and tries to bite him on the face. Which he misses. Oh, but he has advantage
advantage.
because of
Yeah.
fairy fire. He hits. And it's impossible to not do enough damage. So he
You're welcome.
bites into its throat and just buries him in the acid and just starts eating the body of the giant.
Neferak,
does
if you
anyone
could
know how
grab his
to,
horn for me, that would be awesome.
What was
My
going-
dagger, please.
He actually he does bite into the dagger, flies over, spits it out, and then goes back onto the ground. And goes
And Miss had asked if she could have the Oni's horn if possible.
Neferak just is not paying it at this point. The dagger was about all he was willing to
Tell
do.
him to fetch. Tell him to fetch.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Where is it positioned in a way that I could jump on its body and try to rip its horn off?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to step back into the healing, into my healing thing for a moment.
It's a running jump. I'm not going to make you do a roll because you actually can kind of slide down the cliff and like jump
Okay.
across.
I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to try to harvest the horn off of the Oni.
Okay. You're over
What
there.
would you like me to roll? Survival?
Survival. What are you guys doing while this is going on?
18 for that.
Okay, you easy enough. You carve the horn out. You have a horn about this long.
Oni horn.
That's what she said.
Um,
And then I'm gonna do a running jump back to the rock and
Okay.
scramble up it.
Talking to the dragon and ask if he could give us a lift to the rock so that we can continue being his meat shields.
he nods. He's like, "Of course. I thought you would never ask."
That's why he was laughing earlier.
Yeah.
He very easily like takes you over to this area here. I'm just gonna jump you across so that I can get.
All right.
Okay, I'm just sitting in the healing magic, by the way, now.
Okay.
We're out of combat, though, so you said before just roll 3d6, right?
Yeah, roll 3d6.
7.
Marlo does not feel good about being carried by a dragon,
Okay.
so he's going to try to make the jumps.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, this jump is hard because it's a cliff. I mean, like,
Just jump onto the Oni. It's easier.
Actually,
you could make the running jump. Yes. Yeah, you could make the running jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the run and jump onto the Oni.
Okay. By the way, the Oni's body, like as it's eating, it's starting to sink, but it actually floats. So you could probably use the Oni as a raft.
But what are you gonna pull it with?
Do we see this in the distance, Scott?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll let everybody know they can't see it. There's something here in the corner.
I'm slowly making my way. I can make whatever checks you want me to make, Scotty.
I actually kind of want to hurry things up, and I know you're gonna make them, so just you make your way all the way over there. Okay, so as you guys approach here, Marlo is probably the only one who doesn't see it. There is what looks to be you've never seen an elderly demon before, but an elderly Vrock is like standing over a hole, looking very nervous.
Why does he look nervous?
There's seems to be like 3 ropes going down, and he's just nervous is probably not the right word. Anxious, like he's waiting on something.
Okay, so when I see this, I am going to. No, I don't want to do that. I might need my magic. Can I attempt to patch some of my wounds? It wouldn't be a short rest, but Nope, never mind. I can't do that. Belay my last. Never mind. I'm gonna call out to it. It's like, hello. What's your name?
He turns to you in common, which is unusual for a Vrock, and actually speaking, not using telepathy. He's like, they call me the Professor. You actually see like eyeglasses on him. It's very
The
strange.
Professor. Okay.
Professor, do you have a name we can call you other than Professor? Maybe a name of some sort? We do not want to be rude to you as we make our introductions.
He starts making this weird bird call from his mouth, and like that's my name.
And in common, that'd be translated to.
I say we call him Bob.
He again does a weird bird call, like that's what it would be in common.
Okay, well, basically, I was just trying to ask him because if his name was on the list, that's pretty much what I was trying to get at.
Yeah, no, his.
Hi, I'm Mist. You seem concerned about something in that hole.
No, just waiting on like part-timers.
Your part-timers?
No, you know, minions.
Okay. Could you point us in the direction of where we need to go lower? Oh, wait, that's a hole. There's ropes. We need to go down there, don't we?
Yes.
How long have your minions been down there?
Time is weird and is unusual in the Abyss. Could be days, could be minutes. I don't know.
Would you mind if we start heading down? We actually have some business that we need to get to on the lower level.
I don't mind at all. You can definitely head down. If you see 3 slots, let them know that I'm still waiting on our deal.
Oh, okay.
And what is a slud?
Slod, S-L-A-A-D.
Which
And-
is.
Kind of a creature.
It looks like a battle toad.
And-
Chromatic.
And what would we call your slod minions? What if
I
we
don't
run
know.
into
They're
them?
just slots.
Well, I mean,
There's
they're
2
names.
green ones and a yellow one. I don't call them anything.
Okay.
Just your part timers.
Yeah, just part-timers.
What do they do when they're not like? I thought being a minion was more of a full time gig.
Nah, they hail from Pandemonium. It's whenever they're coming here that they do work for me.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
So is there a portal to Pandemonium down there?
Should be. There's usually a portal to Pandemonium down there. If you go up, you might get to some portals to the Hells if you're trying to get out of here. It's a little unusual.
Are either of those closer to Culturan's Rest? Do you know where Culturan's Rest is?
It's like, no.
Never heard of that?
but-
It's way north, small. Days are really long and the summer really, really short.
He
in
starts
winter.
blinking at you, which is really obvious because I mean it's
Smells
a bird
like
face.
waste well blubber.
So, sorry to interrupt, Marlo. Sir, Mr. Professor, would you say that you would call these 3 of your sloths, and I tell them the 3 names that we're looking for the list specifically? Can you? Would you call them those names?
No, but the 2 of those names are who I sent them after.
Oh, excellent. Well, then, if it's all right with you, I would like us to start heading down because we have business to take care of with those.
When you say after, do you mean like with harmful intent, or after
We're-
like
we're
here carry their
assassinate.
shit?
Yes,
We're
you
following them.
assassinate.
We're after them.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I would love to assist with that.
Okay. Be my guest, and he indicates the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one of the ropes and start climbing down.
Okay.
Yep, I guess I'll follow.
Oh, what's the side of the rocks like, by the way? Is it gonna be?
It's a pretty it's rocky, but it's a really weird hole. Like most holes, like narrow and widen, and there's a whole bunch of like obstructions. This looks like something very big and cylindrical just went straight down.
Okay, so we'll use the rope and my claws to climb down.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I'm going with you.
Yay!
I climb in like a wrecking ball.
Marlo kind of wants to wait till last, unless anyone else is trying to wait till last as well.
No, I'm going to probably be one of the last ones, but I'm going to talk to our friend here and say, would you mind giving us a lift down there?
Oh, the dragon. Yeah, he's like, it's a little hard for me to like fly. Like the hole it's a big hole, but it's still only like 20 feet wide, so it's hard for the dragon to really fly. He actually is just like latched onto the wall and is climbing down like a squirrel. But he was like, you could ride on my back down the hole, like as I climb down, but I can't really fly.
That's what I'd like to do if I could.
Okay.
How big across is this hole?
It's like a 15-foot diameter hole.
Tight fit.
Okay.
So is everyone going down, or is Marlo you staying
Yeah.
up here?
Well, Marlo just wants to walk up to the rock, and he just wants to go, "Hey,
Punch him in the jugular.
no, hey, like, I know we're climbing down this hole, and there's ropes, and it would be funny to like cut the ropes, but just keep in mind, you and your people, you seem to be very, thin-skinned, and you're elderly, and you're wearing glasses, and your
I won't
name
cut
is a
the
weird
ropes.
call. It
I-
would be very easy to mock you to death. So, so I just recommend not doing it.
I will not
Just
cut the
ask
ropes. I will not cut the ropes.
Make him promise. Pinky swear.
Good idea.
The
brought
hooked
some-
talon like gives you a pinky swear.
This is weird. Okay, well, hopefully we never see you again, but we'll kill those guys.
Sounds like an agreement. I don't cut the ropes. You assassinate people.
And then I'll go down.
Okay. And that's where we'll end for the day.
That's
Yes.
where he cuts the ropes.
Nope.
Thanks, guys. It's been fun.
Yep.
Thanks, guys. See you next
you.
week.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Adios.
See ya.